It's a good story to share, though.
Well, that's why I did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and let me tell you, if I was running against somebody, I wouldn't have done it, because then people attribute all kinds of motives. I don't have that. There is nothing for me to be gained by doing this other than to share the story and to help people. For me, the cancer, I was diagnosed with it about 6 years ago. And so we went through a battle with it, had treatment. The recommendation was removal of my bladder. And that was about 5 years ago. And that was what I decided to do. So the cancer was removed, and very blessed in that way. So I've had my checkups, MRI scans, all have been good until, unfortunately, about 1.5 years ago, where I sensed maybe something wasn't right. And they checked and they found some cancer cells again in my urological tract. Had to go through treatments again, once a week for 6 weeks. This time, the treatment worked. I had the doctor in Stanford, who I absolutely love and respect and admire. She is the chief of oncology, urological oncology at Stanford. And when she shared with me that I was positive again, she had a plan in place. I had complete faith in her. I didn't need to go anywhere else, and she did it. You know, there are great doctors, and then there are great doctors that are also great human beings. She has got such a heart. She's great. I don't want to act like I was full of optimism and felt great all the time. Let me tell you, when I was diagnosed with cancer, and I'm a happy guy, I generally am, I was depressed. Battling it, I was also depressed. But it didn't stop me from the fight, and I was going to fight it all the way. But when I got the diagnosis of cancer, even though I had a lot of support, I felt very alone, in the sense that I felt like, even though I know I'm not the only one that has cancer, you feel like it's your personal battle. Even though you have people who love you or are surrounding you with love, they're not going through it, they don't have it. And so that was a struggle. And so, but I had a lot of support, and I knew people loved me and wanted me to do well and did everything they could do to help me. But at the end of the day, I mean, it's you with your thoughts and fears and the prospect you're not going to beat this. It's very important to always go to the doctor, get regular checkups, but also when you feel something's not right or you experience something. For me, I felt just when I frankly would urinate, it was a strange sensation, something that I hadn't felt. I was seeing one urologist who really for 8 months was telling me that I had prostatitis, inflammation of my prostate. And then I went to another urologist, just said, I got to go see someone else. And that urologist said, I don't think you have prostatitis. I don't know what you've got, but I think we need to do more investigation. And then found that I had bladder cancer. For the past 1.5 years, I've been tested probably 4 to 5 times over the past 1.5 years, and each time it's been negative. I hope that I have the blessing of many more years. Not everybody has the blessing of a long life. I mean, and I'll tell you what gets me every time are young children that are facing this, that have cancer. That breaks my heart. But they're fighters, and that's what it's all about.